welcome to the popping crease. So I'm just going to go through a quick roundup of South Africa's second test against England. If they had one of their worst performances at Lord's, they followed that up with one of their best performances at Trent Bridge. They completely thrashed England in 3.5 days. The return of Faf gave them the tonic they needed to perform better. He just naturally knows how to lead the team, and they all fight under him. You can see that in the way that they play. Faf made the brave call to bat on that first morning under that serious cloud cover. I for one was thinking, what are you doing? But he obviously knew what he was doing. He didn't want to bat last on that pitch because he perhaps knew that the pitch was going to deteriorate. He also trusted his openers were going to be able to negotiate that first hour, and that they did. All the talk of Umla being out of form is now out of the window because he had 2 fighting half centuries in that test match. He was the rock in that first innings that allowed Quinton to play the way that he did. So welcome back, Hash. We missed you. The bowling was superbly led by Vernon Philander, who bowled brilliantly. He was ably supported by Morkel, Morris and Maharaj. Morris had a bit of a turbulent start to the innings, but Faf, being the great captain that he is, took him to the side and told him what to do. Morris then came back after lunch and bowled his heart out. His second innings bowling was inspirational. He bowled fast and accurately, and his delivery to get rid of Root was probably the best ball I have seen in a very long time. That's what impressed me, the way Faf led the team. He asked the players what they wanted, he told them what he wanted, he told them the way he wanted to set the fields, and he told them to bowl to those fields, and that they did. Now, I'm not going to say Morris was instrumental to that win, but he was part of a collective unit that allowed South Africa to play the way that they did. If you take one of those elements out, they're not going to play as well as they could have, so it required everyone to do their jobs. They all knew what their jobs were, and they did all their jobs, and it was a team effort. They didn't rely on 1 or 2 individual performances. And they did all this without KG. Now, one of the questions is going to be, but how did South Africa turn it around so quickly? There's a simple answer to this question. South Africa knew where they went wrong at Lord's. They knew what they had to do. Take your catches, don't bowl no balls, have discipline. South Africa did all these things at Trent Bridge. They didn't bowl a single no ball. So I hope Morkel now knows he doesn't have to bowl no balls and he will never bowl another one again. Philander thoroughly deserved the Man of the Match award. He had a true all-round performance. He was phenomenal. Everyone talks about the X Factor. South Africa have the Faf Factor. I will leave you on that. Have a great day. Until next time, that stumps.